Hi everyone, this is Menz here, playing the Tier 8 British medium tank, the Centurion Mk here in Ensk. Now, since this is a Tier 10 match, and a small map, and it's encounter on this map, it makes it a little bit dangerous to go straight ahead. So I'm actually going to head a little bit over this way, kind of stick around to in the 4 and 5 line to begin with. See where I can help out, and I'm either going to commit to the flag side, but it'll still leave me a chance to get back over to help the 8-0 line that usually there's a lot of fighting on. Just being that there's quite a few tanks that can take a huge chunk of my HP off in a fairly quick time frame. I just want to be a little careful. I almost never go over on this side when it's encounter on Ensk, but this tank's not exactly the type of tank you want to take too much damage in, especially since you're at a little bit of a disadvantage to begin with because your HP is a lot lower. I'm going to see if I can spot something, which is a little bit of cheap damage. Now I'm still spotted, so just want to be careful. Yep, almost got shot there, but that's why I was a little hesitant to push out until I was invisible again. Okay, he's coming right at it.
Enemy armor is hit.
Yeah, I just need to keep backing up because this is not turning out too great for us.
We damaged them.
Sucks for that E100, but I can't dive in there to help him too much. Don't wanna. Oh shit, I missed that shot. Well, at least he should be able to hit this FV and take him out.
Enemy armor is hit.
Okay, now he needs a bit of help, so does that object.
Enemy is hit. Mobilized. We've damaged them.
Oh, fuck, I should have stayed back.
Enemy is hit. Track hit.
Come on, object, help me out.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Thank you very much. I know this T-34 is behind me, but I'll be able to take one more hit from him.
Hit. Enemy armor is hit.
At least I got one more shot off on him, but our team's fucked. I don't know how they lost on the 6-0 line when they clearly outnumbered the enemy. But it's just what happens some games, and kind of sucks that you can't really change that, but at least I got quite a bit of damage in. Just would have been nice if the other side, I don't know what happened since I couldn't see it, if they actually hold their weight. Seems like that FV for Tupa 2 did pretty well though, but at the same time, not much you can do. Just get as much damage as possible, and then just kind of brush it off. Usually I don't watch games after I die, just because they're a little bit frustrating to see what people do, but stick around here just because it'd be nice to see the end result. But had I gone to the other side, the 103 line would have fell even quicker. Considering I was one of the first tanks to be spotted, and it kind of had them freeze a little bit, but that was a no-win situation. So overall, a pretty decent match, even though it was a loss. Somehow I did the most amount of damage at 2,876. Got the most amount of experience on my team too. And as far as damage goes, I got the most on my team, outpacing the tier 10s, which these guys down here don't know what the fuck they did, but whatever they did was not right. And even my damage slotted in number 3 on the enemy team, which is pretty nice considering I'm just a tier 8. I only blocked a little bit of damage, still turned a pretty decent profit because the Centurion, even though its armor blows, the only kind of armor you have is on the turret for the most part and mainly around your mantlet. But the nice thing about the Centurion is it does have a decent amount of hit points, and aside from that, your penetration's pretty good for a tier 8 medium tank. So even though I do carry a bit of APCR, it's something that you don't necessarily need. Since APCR has less normalization than a regular AP round, you're not really gaining much. It's actually fairly close as far as the penetration goes. So this 258mm APCR shell, actually it loses a bit of its effectiveness because it does have less normalization. So in reality, I only use it against enemies that have thicker armor that isn't angled as much, mostly German tanks. And that's the only real time that you should use APCR. It does fly a little faster too, which helps hitting long-range targets, but it doesn't really justify the price using it in that situation. But overall, thanks for watching my video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to keep up to date on my new videos. I try to put them out fairly regularly. I try one a day, but there are periods where I do have to skip just because of my limited time. But anyway, thanks for watching again, and check out my website, wotguru.com.